Now at 5 a.m., this is WKYT This Morning. Crews are right now trying to figure out what has caused a massive fire at a Southern Kentucky nightclub. Crews are still on scene.
An afternoon robbery at a Lexington sports store is under investigation this morning. Just ahead, the latest from police as 3 suspects remain on the loose this morning.
And a theft from a Lexington nonprofit organization gets a happy update. We'll explain how just ahead on WKYT This Morning.
This is WKYT This Morning.
Kentucky mornings start here on WKYT This Morning. Thanks for starting your day with us. I'm Andrea Walker.
And I'm Bill Bryant. We're live from Lexington with all the latest here on your Wednesday. It is September 14th. It's hump day. You know, we're about the halfway point of this week. Let's check in with meteorologist Micah Harris and see what's going on with weather.
Yeah, weather-wise, it looks pretty good outside. We're sitting there in the 60s. It's a little warmer than the past few days, but all in all, still a really nice feel. 60s right now. Everything looks pretty good in terms of no rain falling on us at this moment. Now we get in towards your afternoon, that's going to be a different story. Most of us will stay dry. Virtually all of us stay dry. Just can't rule out a small chance of rain, especially in northern Kentucky for today. We're going to get into that, and I'll show you when that starts to move on in, and if we have any more chances the rest of the work week, because obviously the weekend is your best chance of rain. I'll get into that 7-day in about 10 minutes.
Okay, see you then. Here's the latest from WKYT News. We begin with a developing story out of southern Kentucky this morning.
Crews are still on the scene after a well-known nightclub in Metcalfe County went up in flames last night. This video you have to see. Michelle Chamberlain is at the alert desk with the very latest. Good morning.
Good morning. This club is in Edmonton and it's called Scott City Limits. Now, witnesses said numerous fire departments were fighting this fire. One witness even sent us this video. You have to take a look. This fire started last night. We just got off the phone with dispatch. We're told crews are still out there this morning. This club featured popular country western entertainers each week, and it's owned by Kevin Scott Gentry. Gentry is in jail accused of trying to hire someone to commit murder. Now, like I said, we're told there are no reports of any injuries, but it's safe to say that this building is a total loss. Guys, back to you.
Well, obviously, quite a fire, and a lot to find out as the investigation goes on.
That video was amazing.
It was, yeah.
Oof. Well, back here in Lexington, police are searching for 3 men behind a violent afternoon robbery.
This happened yesterday afternoon at Hibbett Sports in the Mist Lake Plaza near the intersection of Man o' War and Richmond Road. Police say it's the second Hibbett Sports store in Lexington to be robbed in the last week. WKYT's Lauren Miner is joining us live with the latest on the investigation and some twists in this. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill and Andrea. Well, it was a scary situation for both employees and customers inside Hibbett Sports yesterday afternoon. Now, this morning, police are still looking for the 3 suspects who robbed the store at gunpoint during broad daylight. Police say the robbery took place around 5 in the afternoon when 3 men walked into the Hibbett Sports on South Locust Hill. They were acting like they were shopping before pulling out guns and making employees go into a storage room. 3 employees were in the store at the time of the robbery. Police say the men took cash and merchandise from the store. 2 customers were inside at the time and say they had their wallets and cell phones stolen. One woman inside shopping was shaken up and angry that the robbers took everything she had. Police are calling this an alarming event and are hoping someone will come forward with more information. Now, right now, police are investigating the other robbery that occurred on Hibbett Sports on Winchester Road. They are not sure if the 2 are related. Reporting live in Lexington, Lauren Miner, WKYT.
All right, Lauren, thank you. Imagine the frightening moments for those customers there. A Lexington businessman is continuing to recover after being injured during a morning rush hour crash. Police say Lyle Adams pulled off of the shoulder of New Circle Road near Richmond Road and got out of his truck, and then moments later another truck hit Adams, pinning him between 2 vehicles. Friends tell us that Adams had been training for an Ironman competition in Maryland. Adams' coach says he suffered broken bones and dislocated a knee. He is at UK Hospital. Police believe the man driving the truck that hit Adams suffered a medical situation at the time of the crash. A man accused of going on a crime spree across 4 eastern Kentucky counties is now apologizing for the crimes he committed.
Not something you see every day. Timothy Lawson is accused of stealing multiple vehicles, burning a car, and breaking into a home. He was on the run for over a week before his stepdad turned him in. Lawson says drugs played a part in keeping him from surrendering earlier. He also says he didn't want to surrender because he was scared for his life.
I couldn't come out nowhere without getting shot at. So I feared for my life. That's the reason I did not surrender to the law enforcement.
Law enforcement says Lawson now faces 11 charges ranging from burglary to wanton endangerment.
A man accused of killing a police chief's son in Clinton County says he is not guilty. Travis Sloan was arraigned on a murder charge yesterday. A judge set a $1 million bond for him. Police say Sloan shot and killed 53-year-old James Guffey Monday night during an argument at a home on Wolf River Dock Road that is near Dale Hollow Lake. Guffey was the son of Albany's police chief Ernest Guffey.
Police have arrested a man after a shooting in Adair County. It happened around 2:30 yesterday on Vesta Road near Highway 206. Police say it started after Jonathan Bryant and Robbie Burton began arguing. At one point, they say Bryant started firing shots at Burton's car. Now, Burton was injured and airlifted to UK Hospital. Bryant has been charged with assault and wanton endangerment. So that's an interesting story right there. Police say a Russell County mother got high before a crash that killed her little girl.
Investigators say Jessica Warner used meth before the crash on Kentucky 379 near Russell Springs on Saturday. Police say Warner crashed after pulling in front of a truck, and Warner's 3-year-old daughter, Chloe Fortenberry, was injured in the crash, and she later died at the hospital. Police have since charged Warner with her daughter's murder. Funeral services for Chloe will be held at Wilson Funeral Home in Russell Springs. First National Bank is taking up donations to help the family with funeral expenses. We have more information about that at WKYT.com.
A Lexington nonprofit says it has fallen victim to a theft yet again. It's been happening to them for the last 5 years straight. Surveillance video shows 2 men stealing a lawnmower that belongs to the Bob Brown House. Those men have not been found, but the Bob Brown House does provide affordable housing for the disabled. Directors say this is the 5th time in 5 years that a lawnmower or weed eater has been stolen from them. Now, luckily, there is some good news here. After watching our story yesterday right here on WKYT, Wilcox Pools in Winchester has been kind enough to donate a brand new lawnmower to the Bob Brown House.
So a good twist in that, certainly. Well, Eastern Kentucky University will hold its annual Arlington Classic Golf Tournament today. Around 90 players are expected to compete in the tournament. Organizers say all the proceeds will benefit local first responders as well as EKU's golf teams. Several representatives from both local police and fire departments are expected to be on hand. The tournament starts at 9:30 this morning at the Arlington Golf Course off Lexington Road in Richmond. They should have a very pleasant day for that tournament. Looks good.
Might be a little warm, but it'll be nice.
That's right. All right, our time this morning is coming up on 5:08. And WKYT This Morning, we're just getting started.
A man in China has spent over 2 years traveling across the massive country, but it's how he's done it that will absolutely amaze you. An inspiring story just ahead.
Yeah, we're looking pretty good as of right now, but small rain chance in the forecast for today as that front gets a little bit closer. I'll show you when that arrives and also who has the best chance, because not everybody's going to see rain today. We'll have that coming up next.
Now, your zone-by-zone forecast with meteorologist Micah Harris.
It's not much to talk about right now in the forecast. However, you get into the afternoon and you're going to see a small chance of rain in there. Now, it's not for everybody. It's really for I-64 northbound. That is your best bet to actually see a pop-up shower or thunderstorm. There's a weak cold front to the north of us. It's heading our direction. Do not expect rain out of this. However, just know it's possible, okay? So as you go throughout your day, not a lot of us will see the rain, but like I said, I'd say Lexington northbound, that is your best bet. If you head up toward Owen County and then work your way back towards, say, Corinth, Williamstown, Dry Ridge area, that's the best bet of actually seeing one of those pop-up showers or thunderstorms. 50s and 60s early this morning. It's a pretty good feel. I-75 southbound, mile marker 104 and 108. That's Man of War and Nathan Schilesburg. There was some construction going on Todd's Road. It's backed up. I-75 southbound, but now it's starting to flow really nicely. So no problems the rest of the morning for that area. We get into the afternoon. 86 degrees. It's not a bad feel. Actually, it wasn't a bad feel yesterday. It was a little warm, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't too bad. And look, once we get off into the afternoon hours, like I said, that I-64 corridor and go north, that's your best bet of seeing one of those passing showers or thunderstorms. Other than that, we were pretty dry today. Another small chance of rain comes on Friday. So today and Friday are your small chances of rain. Thursday, the reason why there's not a chance there is because this is a front moving through today. It'll drive through tonight and bring in some drier, cooler air for tomorrow. So tomorrow looks really nice. But that small chance is there at kickoff for high school football. Let's talk about your 7-day forecast, the breakdown of it. So like I said, it's kind of sandwiched in between. Thursday looks pretty good, so sandwiched in between the Wednesday and Friday. It's not all that bad, but Wednesday and Friday, that small chance is going to be there. Just can't rule it out, but most stay dry the rest of the work week. Off towards your Saturday and Sunday, the reason why the temperatures are like that, not because of cooler air, it's because of rain moving on in. Now, as I was talking about earlier during our 4:30 newscast, this is not a slam dunk forecast for the weekend. We're still 4 to 5 days out, depending on which day you're looking at. So we still have plenty of time to jot down the details. But as of right now, I'd say a good 60% chance of rainbow Saturday and Sunday. As that front tries to push on through, it's just not going to move through that fast. Know this, it's not going to be a completely all-day thing, and not every single person will see rain. However, there's still a good chance, and the best chance there in the forecast is going to be for your weekend, guys. We got a lot of festivals going on, a lot of 5Ks, and also I've seen recently, just driving around town, got a lot of neighborhood yard sales as well.
Yes.
And that's going to be key as we head towards your weekend. When is that rain moving on in to try to make some plans? We'll see.
A lot of people are getting rid of their summer clutter.
That's right, getting it on out of there.
But we've also got some crunchy lawns, so we could use some rain right now.
Well, that's true. Okay, coming up on 5:14 on WKYT.
This is a good story here. A Chinese man has set off on a spectacular odyssey to prove that there is nothing the disabled can't do.
Let's take you to the other side of the world for this story. 29-year-old Quan Pang of China is attempting to travel across that country, all 3,500 miles of it, by wheelchair. The paraplegic man set off on his journey in August of 2014. He has since visited 43 cities, sleeping only in a tent or in his chair. He says he wants people with physical challenges like him to be treated like anybody else. Pang hopes to wrap up the epic trip within the next 6 months.
How can you not have respect for that man right there?
He is on the move.
Yeah, good for him.
Good to have you with us on WKYT this morning as we approach 5:15 on your Wednesday.
And when we come back, we'll take a look at your money.
News about oil demand sends stocks plunging and a warning for anyone looking to buy a used car. I'm Don Champion with those stories coming up in your CBS Money Watch report.
Hey, good morning. Welcome back in. 5:18 the time on WKYT this morning. Americans are currently driving more than 250,000 cars on the road that have been flood damaged.
And find out who was named the world's biggest airport for the 18th straight year. Don Champion has the latest on your money.
Oil prices took a pounding Tuesday after word global oil demand growth is slowing. The International Energy Agency now says demand for oil won't grow as much as it originally expected, partly because of the economic slowdown in the third quarter of this year. The price of oil has plunged over the past 2 years because of huge supplies. The news about oil prices helped U.S. stocks take a plunge yesterday. The Dow fell 258 points. The Nasdaq dropped 56. Americans are driving more than 250,000 flood-damaged cars, according to a new study by Carfax. Research by the company found more than 271,000 cars were reported as flood-damaged by departments of motor vehicles in states. It also found more of the cars are now back in use or now up for sale. States with the most flood-damaged cars included Texas, Pennsylvania, and Florida. Atlanta can once again boast about being home to the world's busiest airport. It is the 18th year in a row that Hartsfield-Jackson has held the title. A record-breaking 100 million passengers passed through the Atlanta airport in 2015. That's your Money Watch. For more, log on to CBSMoneyWatch.com. In New York, I'm Don Champion.
Of course, Atlanta, the connection for so many flights out of Lexington, so people are pretty familiar with Hartsfield-Jackson. Apple users are quick to download its latest iOS 10 software. They've been subject to a major bug that left devices temporarily useless.
Not long after the company rolled out its new mobile operating system yesterday, many users complained it bricked their iPhones and iPads. Now, bricking refers to an issue that blocks access to your phone with a black screen. Users who experience experienced a failed update were forced to connect their devices to iTunes to restore the system. Now, I know that's frustrating, but sometimes it can be liberating not to have a phone. You know, it's just like,
These days,
disconnected.
that's true.
It feels nice.
You got it. Okay, it's 5:20 now on WKYT this morning, and we have all of our top stories coming up shortly for you at the bottom of the hour, including a major fire burning in southern Kentucky this morning.
In the meantime, sports is on your way next.
Drew Barker says he was surprised by the lack of offensive production at Florida, and the 2017 UK football schedule has been released. We'll talk about that next in sports.
Pretty good looking start to the day. Moorhead 63 degrees out in Rowan County. Laurel County not all that bad, 66. This is about 10 degrees higher than where we were on Monday and Tuesday morning. But let me tell you this, it still doesn't feel that bad. Frankfort 60 degrees there at Capital City, and we're holding on to the mid 60s here in Lexington. So we drive through your day. This is another mainly dry day. Can't rule out a small chance of rain, especially that I-64 corridor. You go from Lexington and make your way northbound. That's where we're going to be seeing that chance of rain. That's the best bet in there. And that is still a small chance there as well. You go up toward Dry Ridge, you work your way maybe even as far south as Sadieville, Georgetown, off toward Frankfort, Peaks Mill, Stamping Ground, those areas. Cynthiana, good morning to you guys. You could have that chance at a passing shower or thunderstorm. Not everybody will see the rain today. Most stay dry. We kind of need that rain for the yards, and I promise you this, some of us will get a lot of rain there for the weekend. We're going to go over that in your 7-day forecast. Your extended forecast comes up in a few minutes. So check out sports, see what's going on.
Going into the season, there was a lot of optimism about the Kentucky offense, led by new offensive coordinator Eddie Grand. That offense appeared to be rolling in the first half of the Southern Miss game, but since then, the Wildcats have managed to score just 7 points in their last 6 quarters. Last night, Grand talked about the importance of sustaining drives that end with points on the scoreboard.
I want to see us go down and have a 12-play drive and finish. I want to, keep our defense. Let them drink some dang Gatorade, and that's what we need to do. And so you do that, though. Offensively, I said at the beginning, you got to execute all the time. It can't just be 3 plays in a row. And I really liked where they were today.
Everybody needs some dang Gatorade. Drew Barker, he has a lot of offensive weapons, but he wasn't able to utilize any of them at Florida, only completing 2 passes for 10 yards. The Wildcats offense also had 4 costly turnovers. Barker says that he was somewhat surprised the offense wasn't more successful.
Yeah, I was definitely surprised. I mean, we expected more out of ourselves than that, and it was definitely really tough on us to, go through that game and then watch the film after. But I think we've come out here and we've had a great 2 days of practice. I mean, everyone's had a great attitude, and I'm really looking forward to this Saturday.
And you can see the Cats and the New Mexico State Aggies this Saturday, 4 o'clock on the SEC alternate channel here in Lexington. That's channel 518 on your Time Warner cable box. The 2016 season is barely underway, but last night the 2017 UK football schedule was released on the SEC network. Here is a look at that. The season opener will be in Hattiesburg against Southern Miss. UK will play EKU in the home opener and then hit the road at South Carolina. After that is a 3-game homestand, and leading off with those Florida Gators, then Eastern Michigan, and back to the SEC with Missouri. The Cats open week is in the middle of October, back on the road then to Mississippi State. The Tennessee game is October the 28th. November begins with Ole Miss at Commonwealth Stadium. A pair of road games to Vandy and Georgia, and the regular season finale in Lexington against Louisville on November the 25th. And if you want another look at that schedule, you can see it on our sports page at WKYT.com. That'll do it for your morning sports. Have a great day.